What's up, guys? We are back. I'm looking at some more NBA plays today over on prizepicks. Got a nice little slip for you guys today on a massive NBA slate. We had a short one yesterday where we went 1-1. Jalen Johnson was absolutely sweat free, but I'm looking for a sweep in today's video. I'm feeling pretty good. Let's hop in and let's keep cashing. I will say though, I posted some free plays yesterday over onto Twitter. Posted this play right here. It's actually been back-to-back days now. We have cashed a free play over on Twitter, so give me a follow at DOMG props. It was a 14x, as you can see right there. We cashed that out for real. You can see here that we cashed out right there 10 to 140 since I was a $10 max right there for my free square. A lot of pretty happy guys that tailed that, of course. So it was a very, very good day to say the least, especially in the DubClub. I'll get into that a little bit later. But I did also run a shortened down version of that play, which paid 40 to 300. As you can see there. So yeah, can't really go wrong with that. Had a massive day yesterday, and you could have got that free play, by the way, from my Twitter at DMG Props, or even just join the Discord for free, which it was posted there as well, as you can see. Posted that right here, and you see we cashed out right there. And I will say though, actually, the day before too, like I said, we cashed out on a free play. I posted this 50 to 250. That one cashed as well. So we've had back-to-back cashes for some free plays now. So even though sometimes these videos do not do well, I may post a free play on a Twitter, which would cash. So give me a follow there if you guys have not already. But a couple things before we get to the video, be sure to leave a like on this video here, because if we get to 125 likes, I'll drop a bonus play for you guys in tomorrow's video. And while you're down there leaving a like, be sure to also subscribe to the channel with those notifications turned on. That way you don't miss out on future videos from me, and you get in before these lines get bumped or get removed. And again, don't miss out on checking out the DubClub. It is 50% off for a limited time only with the link available in my description. You could even get 60% off of the next 3 months with that same exact link. Just go down to my description and click on the link. You get all of my plays sent straight to your phone. I'm one of the few reputable guys out there. You can see I've profited over $11,000 from prizepicks. Nobody out there will really show you their actual profit statements from an app because they're probably not profitable. You can see right here over $11,000 on prizepicks, so much so that they actually limited me on one of my accounts. You can see 50 to 1875 is a winner that we've had from this year. You can see the different testimonies from guys that have been able to cash out with me. It really is a good place to be. Come join us, man. We had a great day yesterday. I didn't even show you guys all the winners from yesterday because we also had this one here, 50 to 225 right there in the NHL. Of course, we only had one NFL game and then like 3 NBA games, so I barely had any NBA plays. But it was a massive hockey slate, and we were able to cash out big time on those. You can see all the happy members with all the different reactions there. But once you join the DubClub, connect your Discord at DubClub. That way you get access to all the different perks over in my Discord. That includes the Correlation tab where you find all these different NHL, NBA, NFL plays for the most part. You can also find my community chat to talk to me and other members. If you just at me in the chat, I'll usually respond to you guys pretty much instantly. I'm almost always in the chat. You have all my contributors posting their plays too. There's 6 of these guys. You have Asmies with golf plays. You have Emo with the NBA plays. You have Elo with soccer, Nerdler esports. Nev is mainly some NFL, but a little bit of others as well, like some NBA plays as well. Then you have Kep with his 6-man. So, like I said, it's a very good place to be. Come check it out for yourself with the link available in my description, and get access right now for 50% off of your first month. But with that out of the way, let's get to these free plays. Play responsibly and at your own risk. Subscribe and leave a like, and let's get to these plays. The first play I like on the prizepicks board is going to be for one of the 8 o'clock games tonight, at least for the East Coast here. It's going to be Giannis over his field goal attempts, which is going to be at 19.5 on the prizepicks board right there. I also like his over points, 32.5. So if you do not have 19.5 field goals attempted, which is on some books, like if you're in a book out there, Fanatics has it. If you're on prizepicks, of course, 19.5. Otherwise, if you do not have that for whatever reason, maybe you're on like underdog or something, 32.5 points is fine to me for Giannis tonight. But I feel like if he goes over field goal attempts, he's probably going to go over points as well and vice versa. But he's been over this line in 6 out of 10 games so far this year. He's also been over his points in 6 out of 10. If you look at last year's hit rate, though, only 37% hit rate for the points, but he went over in 55% for the field goal attempts last season. So that kind of just gives the edge to me a little bit for the field goal attempts here. And overall, I expect him to be aggressive because this is a very good matchup for him against Charlotte. The only thing I could really see, though, which would result in him going over points but under field goal attempts is free throws. But if you look into that a little bit more, I mean, the Hornets ranked second in free throws allowed per game this year at 17.5. His line's also like 7.5 today, so I mean, they're allowing the second fewest free throws per game. Last year, he had 0 and 7 against them, so I feel like that's pretty telling. So again, I just like the field goal attempts here. I just prefer it. If you look at the Hornets game last year too, by the way, 22 attempts and 23 attempts, points. he had 22 and 32. So like I said, I do select the points on the over. I think he's going to be very aggressive. It's a different matchup than it was really against the Hornets last year, but still, that's basically just my simple reasoning for why I like the field goal attempts compared to the points. But Milwaukee is 9.5-point home favorites here against the Hornets today. The Melo should be back for the Hornets today, but in wins this year, Giannis has been over in 4 out of 6 games. When they win by more and more points, and especially 7+ points, he's over in all 3 games with 26, 22, and 32 field goal attempts. They win games because Giannis shoots the ball. You can see in home games this year, he's been over this in 4 out of 5 games. The only miss was a 2-point loss against the Sacramento Kings, as you can see there. Obviously, a much tougher matchup. You can see, though, that the Hornets are ranking 21st in points allowed per game this year. Look at opposing power forwards and opposing centers if you wanted to, but mainly power forwards. 26.1 points per game allowed, ranking 23rd in the NBA. Obviously very good for us there. Opposing power forwards have had a pretty good track record against them, although there's really not anybody like Giannis. Like, you're not going to compare Rui to Giannis, but he dropped 21 against them. You have Lauri Markkanen with 29. Again, and not even really close to the type of player Giannis is, but still good power forwards against them. Julius Randle, still, again, not Giannis, but his points line kind of came up a little bit similar, I guess. The line was 24.5. He dropped 30 right there. You look at centers if you wanted to. Miles Turner had 21 against them just last game. Giannis did not play last game against Charlotte. Naz Reid had 18 against them, but really not any main centers to really note here. So Giannis is just completely different than every single player pretty much in the NBA. So it's kind of hard to compare previous matchups to, I guess Giannis here. But overall, I feel great about Giannis. It's a very good matchup for him. Like, opposing power forwards have been dominating them. There are also missing Kalkbrenner in this game, which is going to be a very big hurt, I feel like, to the Hornets here. They're going to have to rock with Musa here at their center position. So that's going to really hurt for the Hornets, I think, as well, which is, again, another reason why I like Giannis today. So especially with his track record in wins this year and then being massive favorites and at home, just makes a lot of sense to me to take Giannis on the over here. I really like the spot for him. I think the splits are amazing. I think the matchup's amazing. A lot of reasons to like Giannis tonight, especially with it also being an NBA Cup game. So there's a little bit of extra motivation there as well. The Bucks have won an NBA Cup in the past and are looking to do it again. So there's a little bit of motivation there as well for Giannis to be a little bit aggressive tonight. Now, before we get to the next play in this video, if you guys have not yet seen Sleeper, it is, in my opinion, one of, if not the best DFS app out there right now for a lot of reasons. But if you're not yet on Sleeper, you can get 3 huge promos when signing up. You get, first off, a first on the pause match up to $100 using my promo code DOMG, but you also get a free $20 without even depositing, and you can also get a free square when signing up for Sleeper as well. And one of the best things about Sleeper too is all the different promos that they have, not for new users, but current users. I've been on this app for like 1 to 2 years now, and you can see that I have a 25% college football boost going on right now, as well as 2 boosts on Jameis Winston's passing yards and Dante Moore's passing touchdowns for some college football as well. You could also potentially even get a better payout than an app like prizepicks. Let's head to like the NBA and the PRA category here and see what we can find. You can find like Ryan Rollins over PRA and Stephon Castle over PRA. Pays out 3.13x on Sleeper compared to maybe 3x on prizepicks. Let's say you liked Rollins instead on the under. Pays out 3.31x on Sleeper compared to maybe 3x on prizepicks. Very cool app. Check it out for yourself with the link available in my description and use my promo code DOMG when joining Sleeper. All right, now getting to the next play in this video, we are going to head over to the points in the assist category. That for Desmond Bane over his points and assists, which has just gotten bumped on prizepicks, unfortunately. That definitely sucks. Maybe we pivot to the PRA. I'm going to look at it live. It just got bumped back down, I guess. I don't know what's going on. Desmond Bane over 25.5 points and assists is the play in this video here that I like on prizepicks. Maybe if it bumps to 26.5 by the time you're watching this, pivot to the PRA at 30.5, which it's been bumped again. What are you doing, prizepicks? Let's look at both here. So Desmond Bane, I originally liked over 25.5 points and assists. He has landed on 26 one time, but overall a 33% hit rate this year. Look at the PRA at 30.5 if you wanted to, but I also want to look at the odds specifically. 30.5, it looks pretty solid at first look. Still like a minus 125 on the over. And overall, that's pretty much a good matchup overall, but I don't mind factoring the rebounds, but I do definitely like it mainly for the points and the assists, but I think, 4 rebounds is potentially pretty doable for Desmond Bane. I mean, he is favored over 4.5 rebounds, so that's not a terrible spot either. I mean, like I said, both spots are great. I'm just going to look at 25.5 points and assists here though, because that was my main read. But the Brooklyn Nets here have ranked 125 in points allowed per game and 31 in assists allowed per game, ranking 29th and 30th in the NBA. Basically, they're giving up a shit ton of points. Like, they are getting absolutely killed on defense. And now you have a Orlando Magic team who is at home and mainly without Paolo Banchero. That is massive for Desmond Bane. And for a lot of reasons, by the way. I want to show you guys this here too, because in games where Desmond Bane has been without Banchero, not games, but when he's been playing on the court without Paolo Banchero, he's been a lot better. His usage has jumped up just slightly, about 2%, but also his assist percentage has skyrocketed. 41.94 is his assist percentage. And if you look at just every single play basically that Desmond Bane has had every time he's been on the court, his assist percentage, it sits at only about 23.53. So a pretty massive increase right there, like 17% boost to his assists. So massive Desmond Bane. I like the points as well here without Banchero. They're going to need someone outside of Franz to score. And overall, it has actually been a pretty tough matchup for opposing small forwards against the Nets. But shooting guards, very good. 30.7 points per game, 9.4 assists allowed per game. In wins this year, Desmond Bane has been over this line in 4 out of 6 games. As you can see right there, you can mark one loss there, though, if you're taking it at 26.5, but otherwise 3 straight. Boston, Portland, and the New York Knicks. Boston, tough matchup. The Knicks, tough matchup. Portland was a little bit of a better matchup. Nets, best matchup he's played pretty much the entire season so far. So hopefully get one of the better games here, not one of these stinker games that he's been putting up in some of the more recent games. But with Banchero being off the court, they need another scorer to step up outside of Franz, like I said. I think Desmond Bane has got to be the guy to open up here. And I think the Nets are going to try to really stop Franz in this matchup, but I think Bane's going to be the one to take over here. And I think the assist is a massive upside as well. That assist percentage without Banchero was huge. Banchero went down, I feel like, relatively early in this game as well last game. He put up 22 points and 8 assists in that spot. 7 for 15 shooting, not too terrible. Free throws, though, he had 5 of them, which is, not necessarily sustainable, but still, I think he's in a great spot, though, for a lot of reasons. Assists, the points, it all makes sense to me. Great matchup. Give me Desmond Bane over his points and assists at 25.5. Hopefully it stays at 25.5 for you guys watching this video. If not, pivot to the 30.5 PRA, in my opinion. I think his rebounds, I think he can grab 4 rebounds. I think it's pretty doable if you take the PRA. I got some more for you guys in this video still, but again, don't miss out on checking out the DubClub. It is listed available in my description for 50% off of your first month. Or if you want to get in long-term for the next 3 months, which covers you past the Super Bowl, by the way, you can get 60% off right now. So, like I said, DubClub is truly a good place to be. Come join us. Link is in my description. Get in with that massive discount. And I want to talk about this here. It's called Player Profit. Now, Player Profit is a very cool concept. It is extremely new, but again, it is very, very cool once you understand the concept. Try your best to follow what I'm saying here, but basically, you can spend $30 to get access to a $1,000 bankroll. And of course, the more you spend, you can get access to like even a $100,000 bankroll. Now, this is basically a simulated bankroll that you can use on a simulated sports book, but it can result in you making real money. I believe it's in almost, if not every single state out there, and you can even pick the team to win the game. You can pick the money line, you can pick the spread, the total. I guess picking the team and the money line is the same thing, but basically how it works though is that you have to get to the reward phase. So you spend $30 to get the $1,000 bankroll. Basically, what you have to do is you have to profit 20% before you lose 15%, and you have to do that twice. Once you do that twice, you get to the reward phase where you get access to the $1,000 bankroll, and you can start withdrawing some of the profits that you make in the reward phase. Now, the reward split is actually 90%, as you can see right there. There's also going to be live picks coming soon. You can also do same game parlays, of course. But they even have a new challenge out there called Profit Challenge, which is basically like a ladder challenge almost, but a little bit different than the ones you'll see on Twitter. So basically, again, you spend $30 to get a $1,000 bankroll, and you basically have to pass all these different phases. In phase number 1, you have to profit 10% before you lose 5%. Then you move on for $3. Then you can move on to phase number 2, where you have to profit, I believe it's right here, 15% and before losing 10%. Then you get 60. Then you profit 25% before losing 10% to get 300. 40% before losing 10% to get 1,000. As you can see there in phase number 4. Very cool concept. Check it out for yourself. The link is available in my description. I should also mention you can even get a discount with my promo code DOMG. You can get 10% off of your first purchase, or all purchases actually, when using my promo code DOMG. So you spend like $275 to get the $10,000 package right there. Again, promo code DOMG will get you 10% off of that. So thank you guys for watching though. I'll see you guys hopefully in the next video. Best of luck. If you want to see how I made over $5,000 of profit on prize picks, watch this video on your screen right here.